Yo YouTube, welcome back to another video, and yeah, it's pretty much the final strat for this Traitless tournament, and as you can see we did get 2437. It can easily be 2.5k, maybe even a bit higher, but as you guys do know, we have the stupid ass mechanic known as dodge, and Mr. Balancer does not want to take out the game, so we just have to deal with it, but it's just annoying, we'll just have to deal with it and put up with it. But it's like the first time it showed up in months, man. It's crazy, man. I thought it was taken out, but clearly not. But pretty much, yeah, you'll see that the run I did here can be pretty much optimized a bit more if you, of course, move your units a bit earlier and be a bit quicker with your movements, and also of course, upgrading your units perfectly at the back, because you'll see what happens in the run. And yeah, I tried to do one more run to get the perfect score, which is like 2.5k or even higher. But yeah, I realized dodge was a thing, so I'm not gonna really waste hours of my life just for a minimal increase. So I hope you guys can do your best to get a better score, of course. Just pray that dodge is on your side. It does not cook you over. But yeah, anyways, if you're new around here, like, subscribe, and yeah, let's just get right into this. Okay, so the starting off is just pretty much the same. It's just there's one thing that I do very differently that I didn't do in the first strat. So it's mainly to do with Sanju, and you'll see what I mean. Shout out to Surgix for giving me the inspiration for this part. So yeah. So yeah, when you get to it, you'll see what I mean. Now, Loki just did not think of it in the first place, and I don't know if it's a bug. I doubt it is a bug, but it is a nice feature to have for Sanjuru since, you know, he has been falling off, but this kind of helps him out a bit. So you'll see what I mean. Once we, of course, get to like wave 26, it's no wait, around like wave 24ish, I do it. So yeah, to start off, yeah, you just do the same stuff. And yeah, as usual, you're going to be collecting the chest as soon as you upgrade your farm. So yeah, after you get the upgrade off on your farm, then you pick up the chest. But yeah, now you just want to place your newsman there, newsman here, and newsman there, and newsman here. Place your smith as well, get him down a bit early, around like wave 6ish. Place your Dio, put him in rupture, and yeah, pretty much just follow the same thing you do for the last strat. A lot of it is just copy and paste, but there's of course a big difference, because we do end up killing that wave 30 boss. Last time we couldn't kill it, but this time we can. You can see last time we did use Tengen, so I know you guys want a Sanjiru replacement, but once you see the strat, you'll see it's impossible to replace Sanjiru, so my bad on you for that, man. So much you can, no, not much you can do. But yeah, you're gonna put one upgrade into one of the spare Luffys, and then put your rest of your upgrades into the other Luffy, and that way you should have a small discount, and you just fully upgrade that Luffy. You only give pretty much every unit in that vicinity just a ranged sword. Costs about 5 ores, so should be pretty easy to do. Just give all of them the range one. You just want to keep picking up chests throughout the match. Yeah, set this one to strongest and set the other one to last, which is this one. Yeah, you can see Luffy should be maxed here. And you have a lot of spare time. And yeah, this boss should just get killed off easily. These my flipping eyes are. But mate, I was gonna check again. Ah, Loki just forgot, man. But yeah, following this part shouldn't be too hard. It's just pretty much the same thing. I'm not gonna really speak as much because it is the same type of things. Yeah, here you're gonna wait until Luffy's get the kills, and then of course you get more yen, and you can replace your deal. But yeah, with 20-ish, all your Luffy should be fully built up in terms of upgrade wise. And yeah, it's approaching the time. Once you see what we're gonna do, I'll start doing it from like wave 20 to 30 in terms of prep time with my thingies. But yeah, around like wave 23, as you can see, I'm upgrading that one Sanju, and we are giving, as you saw in the masterwork, to Sanju, so he has more damage. And the reason for this is so the steel that we spawn is stronger. But you can see here, what I'm gonna do is send and replace Sanju's and pretty much use the bear summon. And the reason for this, I'm gonna explain it as best I can, because as you guys do know, Sanju has a passive where if a summon dies in his range, he gains 50% more damage. So 10 summons die in his range, he gains 50% perm damage. And if you just do this, it accounts for that. I'm not gonna explain it again, so if you guys question me, please don't question me in the comments, man. I ain't trying to explain this again. But yeah, look, you want to do it 10 times, and your damage should just be jumping up. So the max damage for Sanju without the masterwork is 1.8, and of course with the masterwork is 2.2. So I want you guys to note that out. And yeah, you can see you're gonna wait until your mana goes back to 100 and then spawn in still. So only use it when you're at 100 mana. And then you can just auto summon again. So make sure you turn auto skip off, and you want to be doing these for all Sanju's, by the way. So just keep giving them masterwork, spawn and steal it in, and do the same method. Method. So two Sanju should be at 2.2x damage. The other one should be at like 1.5, 1.43, something like that. And keep collecting these chests because they are important. Yeah, once you go get the steel in, you can turn auto res on. Then of course you just do the same thing, take off the masterwork from that Sanjiru, and give the masterwork to the other one. And the same thing, just get this one upgraded, and that's all you have to do. And you see the Sanjiru's at like 1.7. It's just, it won't be really that high, but it's fine. You just need to have the masterwork on them when you spawn the steel in, and you just give them the regular sword, the damage one, once you do take that off. Once they do get the steel in. So you can see this one is not summoning. I don't have it summoning at all. So you spawn the steel and yeah, just click Arise. And now you give that same masterwork to the Luffy, one of the Luffys. So you'll see me do it soon. But yeah, the remaining bit of your money goes into Dio because you want to get him to upgrade 8. And yeah, Dio should be fully upgraded, or upgrade 8 by like wave 30. Wave 30, wave 31ish. You can see I'm taking off the masterwork from this Sanjiru and giving it to Luffy, the Dragon Slayer. You're going to be stopping the summons on them as well. The reason for this, you will see what I mean. I'll explain it again once I do make it happen. But pretty much you want 100 mana on them, so you're not wasting excess mana. Because you know when a summon hits a mob, it counts as Sanju losing, or getting hit, hitting the mob as well. So that Sanju also gets depleted as well, so it loses more mana as well. And you don't want that to happen. But yeah, with this spare newsman, you're just spam replacing, you know. And collect any spare chests while you can. You just spam replace, and that's all you do. And when at a certain point, yeah, as soon as the banking crosses a certain point, you enable your summon. So open the unit man chart and get ready. And you'll see when I do it. I do it just about here. See right now, I go to them, click enable, and that's what you're gonna do. That's all you have to do. And if you do this correctly, you should kill this boss. But of course, you need to make sure you're applying bubbled onto these mobs because the more mobs you kill, the more summons and mana you have, of course. So yeah. So pretty much you're using these summons just to nuke the boss. You can see you have 49 summons, and that number will just keep increasing as you kill mobs because they need to gain mana as well. You can see I do have one shadow get wasted, which isn't the worst, but you don't want any groups of summons being wasted. See that one missed, but this one did hit. Every summon from here on out hits. You can see the damage I'm doing. You see that 5 million just from a few summons. Because the way Luffy is, because he's another nuker, he basically just bundles up a lot of summons in one go. So when they do touch the boss, it just absolutely obliterates them. And you'll see the health just go down like crazy. 3 million that one bunch. And the next bunch, you'll see another 2 million. Yeah, that bunch took another 2 million. And same thing, yeah, you just keep spamming sell and replace. and these mobs are gonna eventually leak, so you're gonna have to be wary of that. And that's where the main difference comes in. This part is the RNG part. If the boss dodges your summons, or these mobs dodge a lot of your Luffy, dodge a lot of your Luffy hits, it will leak a lot earlier than usual now, you know what I mean? But yeah, that boss ended up dying. We still have a few stills back there, so it's nice. But yeah, you wanna keep just spamming silent replays on these guys. Just spam silent replays. And pretty much what you're gonna do right about here is not here yet, but like you want to move Luffy to the back. Sorry. You want to move Luffy to the back ASAP and give him the damage sword ASAP, the silver sword. And just keep applying bubble to these enemies so they don't regain armor stacks and they take 30% more damage from the Luffy hits. Okay, this is where the RNG comes in. If the enemies dodge, it's just gonna quickly run, and you see those little regen instants there. Yeah, I moved the Luffy, upgraded it max. I forgot to give the damage sword, so I lost on a lot of damage. But here you want to do 2 Luffys, by the way. 2 Luffys to the back ASAP. I did it so late, so definitely did cook my run over. So this is the thing I'm telling you to do instead of what I did. Make sure you move that second Luffy to the back ASAP. And you want to be moving the newsmen to the back as well, so these enemies don't regain armor stacks. So you want to do that all quickly, by the way. Because yeah, it makes a big difference. See, like, I gave the damage thing after he hit, so basically lost out on a lot of damage. You see these guys are guaranteed just leaking, so you have to move these newsmen ASAP, move that extra Luffy ASAP as well. You see, they're regaining armor stacks, man. It's not good. And this other Luffy, I took forever to even remove it. I'm gonna put Luffy here and turn auto skip off at wave 43, by the way. Give a Dragon Slayer. So it took a long time to do all this just for me, and it definitely did run over. Yeah, that's it for the strat, you know, just manage this better and you can get a better score. I tried to go for a few more of the runs and get a better score for this, but dodge kind of been eating my ass. No, not eating, I mean, kicking my ass, but yeah, anyways, peace, man. Just like, subscribe, man.